Zach Braff went out and did it.
Yeah.
For me, I give a lot of movies a pass when it seemed like a very untarnished Zach Braff vision. So Rob Zombie, Devil's Rejects, or some movies I really don't even like that much, but I'm like, this director, this was pure. Does that make sense?
Oh, absolutely.
But Natalie Portman has received a ton of criticism for that role from people calling her the manic pixie chick. Well, I think Kirsten Dunst is way worse than Elizabethtown. Portman just said, listen, I was not getting those roles. I was Prince Amidala. I was Closer. I just wasn't getting the romantic, weird, offbeat, silly character. So she's like, I don't care how people thought of me. It was a role I took because it was just so different. How do you feel about Garden State and Portman's role in that? Because she doesn't mind it. She feels terrible that people make fun of her, but she just took it because she thought it was different.
Well, I can see where you're coming from with that. I only watched that movie once. I thought it was okay. I think if people should be less mad at Natalie Portman than Zach Braff because he wrote the script, you know. So what's coming through in her character is ostensibly what Zach Braff wrote, and I believe he directed that movie too.
Yeah, it was all him, man. That was his. Everything was him. If that makes sense.
Yeah, no. I totally get that because I saw his other movie too, and it has that same kind of feel to it, more or less.
Oh, the crowdfunded one?
Yeah, I wish I was here. Yeah. And I don't think people should be slagging on Natalie Portman. I liked her in that movie, but I also had this, feeling like it, I enjoyed the movie, and it's maybe like what you were saying about giving certain things a pass, kind of, just because you enjoy them, acknowledging that maybe they have some issues. Because I was like, yeah, she does not feel like a character who exists in reality to me, because it's like it's such a movie setup where you meet. It's like you're in a hospital, I think, or whatever, and he comes out in the waiting room and she's sitting there and they meet cute. And
the veterinarian, I think.
Yeah, and then it's like the relationship blooms from there. I mean, that's total movie magic right there. I mean,
and she's super readily available. I think that's another key to being a manic pixie chick. She's just, hey, you coming over tonight? Yes. What are you doing tonight? Anything you want.
Exactly. Yeah, that's why I think the Allison character is a departure from that type of character, and I appreciate the writers not falling into that trap of turning her into like sort of the obscure, eccentric object of affection that just exists to be desired kind of the whole time. Even though she is desired, it's a different presentation of that type of character.
So one quick thing I want to ask you is, many of the reviews I read, they're like, yeah, he doesn't nail the landing. Many of the reviews say this over and over and over. He doesn't nail the landing.
Really?
Do you think that so even the positive reviews, this movie is so sensitive, it's good, it really brings you back, it's real, but he doesn't nail the landing. It just seems like someone read a review and wrote that, because no one ever explains why he didn't nail the landing. You just get a lot of, it was good, but it went off the rails. Well, why? So what do you think about this ending, Johnny Numb? You're a very smart human being. Why do you think that this movie stuck the landing? Or did it?
Seriously? No, I think it did, absolutely. I mean, I loved this movie, and for the reasons I've stated, plus a lot of stuff I haven't gotten to articulate, and I don't know that I can articulate properly. But I think that ending where Josh goes apeshit in that house, and when he hits Zach with that sword, I felt that, I felt those impacts, it was just like, this is like, it was just literally emotionally and, almost vicariously in a physical way, I could feel that sword hitting. It's like, this is the relationship being literally hacked apart, in pure visual terms. And when they go out into the front yard in the rain and they're scuffling and Josh plunges that sword through Zach's leg, I'm like, ooh, it's just like, this is the end, it's like, well, and then it does actually end. And I'm like, part of me is like, well, what happened to Josh? What happened to Zach? Why don't we get any follow up with them? But I'm okay with that. I can sort of surmise what happens to Josh. Did Josh wind up telling the truth about what happened? Did they ever find Daryl? And I like how it just then cuts to Allison. and it's like her, the final scenes belong to her, and I love that we see her as a passenger in a car, but we don't know who's driving the car.
Yeah.
And it's like then she's in a new town and a new classroom and starting a new life ostensibly. I just kind of it's strange how the music swells on this alternative song that I don't know what it is, and it just cuts to the credits, and I thought it was like perfect. Yeah.
Also with the cast, I found out the Pink cast, that wasn't in the script, and that was the idea of Owen Campbell.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's oh man, that's cool.
So then they came up with the sword bit in the cast later on based on Zach's suggestion. The interview with them is about 40 minutes long, and Owen and Charlie, they're just young kids. They're very, very, very awkward. Okay. But it's worth watching because you can get a kind of feel on Kevin Phillips.
Okay.
So if you're ever bored, I forget where it is. Maybe I'll send you the link later on. But if you ever want to watch that, it's not a bad little interview because there's really not much on the Blu-ray. There's not much out there for this movie.
Yeah, I have it on DVD, and all it has is a trailer and a commentary track, which I haven't listened to.
Wait, there's a commentary track?
I bought it on DVD years ago, so I don't know if there's a Blu-ray. There might be more stuff.
Oh.
I haven't looked to see if someone actually picked it up because I think it was like a burn-on-demand DVD that I bought through Amazon.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
Oh man,
so it's possible. It's possible someone's upgraded. I hope so because this movie deserves, a better, better presentation in the physical media universe.
I'm in a super dark mood now.
Okay, man.
All right, so how about this? Before we get out of here, let's do a dark movie draft.
Okay.
All right, movies with dark in the title, and I will let you have first pick, Johnny Numb.
Oh boy. Oh,
there's
I watched
a lot.
This, and I'm actually just looking at my movie shelf right now, so I should have plenty of ideas. How about And Soon the Darkness?
Ooh.
The 1970 version.
Okay, not the Amber Heard one?
No, not the Amber Heard Carl Urban one. I haven't seen that one, but I kind of want to, but I've heard it's terrible. So.
Okay, so you went funky. So I'll do We Summon the Darkness.
Oh, I really like that one, Mark. I can't wait to listen to the episode on that.
Yeah, as an audience, I just watched it again. I love how light it is. It makes me so, like, they could have really explored cults and brainwashing and that kind of stuff. But instead, it's fun. It makes me happy. All right, who are you picking second?
Oh, dark.
There's some ringers in here. I'll let you pick them if you want them.
Apparently, I have more movies with death or dead in the title than I do dark. How about let's do dark, man?
No. Yeah, you can do it. It's fine. Okay. That's a great movie. I'm gonna do Dark City.
Ooh, yeah.
Dark City.
Super Dark City. Here we come. Okay, this is like probably my favorite vampire movie. I'm glad I thought of this one. Daughters of Darkness.
Oh, okay, good. Because I'll do Near Dark.
Okay, good. Yeah. So
I thought you were taking Near Dark. I was like, no.
We both win in the end, Mark.
Yeah.
It's a team effort.
Okay, who are you taking next? You got.
Oh God.
You might get annoyed when you find out a few of the ones you missed.
Probably. I'm I never know what kind of draft you're gonna do, so I always blank out.
Johnny Numb has fallen apart.
Yeah, Johnny Numb is. Yeah. Oh man.
Oh, I know my next one.
Stammering. Oh.
I just IMDb'd it. I'm cheating.
Okay. Why don't you go ahead? I need to cheat too.
All right. All right. Oh no, you can totally use IMDb. I know what I wanted though, because I've been dealing with dark all month.
Yeah.
I am gonna take. Oh gosh, now I'm falling apart.
Oh wait! I got one.
Okay, what do you got?
The Dark Knight.
Oh no, I'm done. All right, I wasn't gonna do this. I wasn't gonna do this, but I have to combat the Dark Knight now. I'm gonna take Army of Darkness.
Oh.
I wasn't gonna pick it. But Dark Knight.
No, I'm wishing I'd picked that one instead.
There's no way to battle Dark Knight, so I had to pick Army. I had to go strong.
So do I have another one, or is
Yep,
that
you have one more. Don't try to get out of here. Unfriended Dark Web hits hard. I like that one a lot. Dark Blue, Kurt Russell. Dark Star.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, yeah.
Oh man, there's so many. The Ghost
Dark.
in the Darkness, Dark Tide, Holly Berry. Oh, The Dark and the Wicked.
Oh.
Under Siege 2, Dark Territory.
I can't do The Dark and the Wicked because you just said it. I feel bad taking that one.
Well, I take it. I know what my fifth one is. I've had it the whole time.
You know what? Thanks, Mark. Give me The Dark and the Wicked. I did like that movie a lot.
Okay, so you got The Dark and the Wicked. All right. I am going to take Under Siege 2, Dark Territory. I love it. We pick funky ones.
Yeah, those are two funky squads. I'll be interested to see how the carnage unfolds on Facebook.
Well, thank you for joining me, Johnny Numb. I had a great time on this.
Oh, thank you, Mark. This was a lot of fun taking a trip down memory lane to the 90s.
Oh yeah, I'm really like I had heard about this movie. The name just didn't draw me in because I was like, oh man, like super dark times, but this is a super good movie and I enjoyed it.
Awesome. I'm glad you did. You know, I was hoping you would. So yeah.
It's a super pretty good movie. What are we doing next, Johnny Numb? Pick a movie.
Oh,
what do we got?
Man.
We had a couple ones that we were talking about that we never did.
Yeah, we had someone in the queue.
Yeah, we had some good ones.
You know what? I haven't watched this movie in a while, Mark, and I'd love to watch it again and talk with you about it. Let's do Killer Joe next.
Yes. Please. Please. Tracy Letts, Friedkin.
McConaughey.
I just wrote about that too. The Chicken Wing, Thomas Hayden Church, Emile Hirsch. Oh man.
Bring your bucket of fried chicken and listen to us talk about Killer Joe.
Doesn't he yell yes at the end of it, Killer Joe? He's like, yes. Oh, it's beautiful. Beautiful.
Of spittle. Yeah.
Well, hey, thank you for joining me, man. And do you want to tell them where to find you on Twitter and stuff?
Yeah, sure. You can find me on Twitter and Letterboxd at Johnny Numb. There are no H's in those Johnnies, but there are B's in the Nums. And as Mark said, you can find me at crashpalazproductions.com for my movie reviews for the Last Knock horror podcast. And I'm also writing over at the Screening Space now. So there's also that.
He's everywhere. He's right behind you right now.
With a sword.
Yeah, he is everywhere. But thank you for joining me, man. You class up the joint, and I really appreciate it.
Thanks, Mark. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed this one.
All right, so for me, oh wait, this one? What about the other ones?
Well, just this one, Mark. I didn't want to tell you about the other ones. I just enjoyed this one.
I'm going to cry.
I love you, man.
All right, so for me, Mark Hoffmeyer, and for Johnny Numb, this is Movies, Films, and Flicks. We'll see you next week.